If you guys are watching this as a VOD, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And in today's video, or stream, I should say, we are going to be talking about Rick Grimes and his return to The Walking Dead. As you guys know, it's pretty much been confirmed that Rick will be returning to The Walking Dead. I mean, obviously, we know Rick's going to be returning. We just don't really know what that means or what that's going to look like yet. But that's what we're going to talk about here in today's stream. And yeah, I'm really excited to do this one because actually having, some progress, on Rick's return to discuss is really exciting because everyone's been so optimistic about this and we've been, talking about this for a very long time. And, to actually have Andrew Lincoln himself saying that there's ongoing discussions about that, that's incredible. That's really, really huge. And that's actually some genuine headway. So, my question is when, right? When will this happen? Will it be Daryl Dixon season 4? Will it be, will maybe that introduce us to a new show? I don't know. I have no idea how they're going to implement Rick's return. I have no idea. But I'm excited to see it because I do love this show and I do love these characters a lot still. And I mean, Andrew Lincoln is a great actor, and obviously Rick Grimes is a great character. So I think in the end, the fact that there's actual discussions going on about this, it's very, very exciting. I can't wait to see it. I'm not really sure what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. I think the thing that I'm hoping for is to actually see Rick and everybody back together on a regular basis again for a while at least. I would like to see it for a decent while. I don't want it to be just something where, Rick pops in at the end of Daryl Dixon season 4 and then that's it, right? Like that's the end of everything. But I would hate that. I really want more story, more experience. I really do. And we'll have to wait and see, to what extent, Rick's going to be back. Because obviously nobody really knows yet. It could be anything. It could be, him just popping in, saying hi, and leaving again. It could be a brand new series. I would like to imagine if they're going to go through all that work to bring back Rick again. I would like to imagine it's actually going to be something pretty substantial. I don't think it's going to be just like a little appearance, a little pop up. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Movie edits. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good, everybody. Welcome in. We're just chilling out. Obviously, we got the news that Rick Grimes is coming back. We don't know the extent what's going to happen with that, but it's exciting news nonetheless to actually have some confirmation that Andrew Lincoln is going to come back. What do you look like? I've been told that like my celebrity look like I don't know. Like I've been told a lot of people. Justin Bieber was probably the one I got the most though, to be honest. Johnny Depp a couple times, but probably Justin Bieber more than anybody. Which is I don't know how to feel about it. Kind of makes me feel like a word that I can't say on the stream. So we're gonna move past that. So, but yeah, we have some official news. Andrew Lincoln's coming back. Exciting. I hope everyone's excited about that, man. Really. It should be a big deal. It should be exciting, man. Movie edit says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's a good start to the morning. Coming on here, spending some time with you guys. I'm gonna come out with actually like a consistent streaming schedule. I'm gonna drop that in my community on my YouTube channel today. Actually, I'm gonna go make the schedule today, and I can tell you guys what that schedule is gonna be because I want to start streaming maybe not every single day, but at least 4 days a week. I want to start streaming 4 days a week and just chilling out with you guys and talking, with everybody consistently. And I want it to be, something that people can actually, have to look forward to, like a legit streaming schedule, just to spend time with you guys and have good vibes. So yeah, I'm gonna drop that schedule today, and I'm gonna start it. I'm probably gonna start it either like this next week here, or maybe just start tomorrow. I'm not sure. I mean, it. I mean, yeah, that was the word. You would just say yeah. That's the word. But yeah, we're gonna drop the schedule, and I think it's gonna be just for those who are interested, for those who care that are gonna stop by the streams and stuff. It's gonna be morning streams, because afternoons can be kind of busy for me. But yeah, it's gonna be morning streams. I love streaming in the morning. I think a lot of people stop by, and I get to talk to a lot of really cool people in the mornings. So it's gonna be morning streams. I'm not sure exactly when, but it'll probably be close to this time. I'm thinking 9 to 10, like Tuesday through Friday. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about that. But let me know if you guys are seeing this, or if you guys are seeing this as a VOD or whatever. If you guys are gonna stop by the streams and come hang out with me, Tuesday through Friday, and then if we do have some weekend streams, they'll probably still happen sometimes on the weekends, but weekends are like really busy for me. But yeah, weekdays in the early morning like that, I'm free. So I'm thinking 9 to 10, Tuesday through Friday. I mean, I think that's an awesome schedule. And I'm actually gonna like lay it out and stuff, and have like a little poster and stuff. I'm gonna post that in my community, so it's gonna be fun. PB greater than Walking Dead. Nothing's greater than The Walking Dead. It's the greatest show of all time. PB, what is that? Peaky Blinders? Breaking Bad? Never seen Breaking Bad. Not gonna lie. I'm not really a TV show guy. I think that's kind of the thing about me. Certain shows just don't pique my interest. Oh, Prison Break. Peaky Blinders was a good guess, though, too, to be honest. Prison Break? Man, that's an old show. I've heard of that. Never watched it. I've never seen any of those shows. I've never seen Peaky Blinders. I've never seen Prison Break. I've never seen Breaking Bad. I'm not really into TV shows, really, to be honest. Prison Break was boo-boo. Yo, Old Glory, I like that profile picture, man. Hey, I like that. The Walking Dead didn't catch my interest. That's okay. The great thing about TV shows is there's so many different ones out there where, you can kind of latch on to a show that, you enjoy. It's a broom kid, pull your pants up. Brother, I'm almost 30 years old. Ain't nobody a kid. Pull your pants up is crazy. I actually don't have any pants on right now, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not from your profile picture. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the great thing about... Oh, yeah, there's so many different TV shows out there. You can kind of just find one that you like, and then just stick with it, It's the great thing about it. I'm definitely Commando right now. 100p, bro. I just keep it real, bro. Just keeping it real with you guys. Prison Break was boo-boo. I'm trying to think if I ever watched that show. I don't think I did. Is that... I mean, obviously, it's... I don't... Does it have the gay dude in it? The gay actor? Is that... Didn't he, like, come out of the closet or something? And everyone was surprised or something like that? Is that the same show? I think it is. I don't remember. It's a bro. Old Glory, man. I like this guy. Wentworth Miller? I don't even know who that is. I'm guessing that's the guy from Prison Break. But yeah, yeah, certain shows, like, I get it, If someone tells me that, like, The Walking Dead is not their favorite show, or they don't like it or whatever, like, it's totally fine, I don't ever try to sit here and persuade anybody to like something, or, like, argue with people about anything. Because in the end, I mean, it's literally just a preference. It's like saying, I like Coca-Cola more than Pepsi, or I like Sprite more than Coke, or I like apple juice more than, you know what I mean? It's like, it just is what it is. Like, there's going to be people out there who like stuff and don't like stuff, you know? In the end, it's your personalized experience that matters, right? How you feel when you're watching something, um, your connection with the characters in the universe that you're getting into. It's the same thing with video games, right? Like, imagine if I said that I love Call of Duty, and then somebody else told me that they like Battlefield more, and I'm like, dude, you're freaking stupid, man. How do you like that sorry game? How do you like Battlefield? You know, it's like in the end, I mean, that's great for you, right? Like if you like Battlefield, that's awesome. You know, go have fun on Battlefield. I'll have fun on Call of Duty, and it is what it is. You know, personally, I like both games. I'm getting the new Call of Duty and I'm getting the new Battlefield. I think they're both really awesome. I think they're different in their own way, and I think they're unique. Um, Call of Duty is more kind of fiction, you know, it's kind of fantasy, run and gun. Battlefield is a little bit more realistic. It just depends on what you like, right? But whatever you like, whatever shows you guys like, man, like it's totally your perspective, man, that matters the most. And that's what's so great about our own lives that we get to live, man. We get to do exactly what we want to do, watch exactly what we want to watch, talk to who we want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of the great thing about life, man. Especially when you get older and you start, you know, growing up and you get into your mid-20s and stuff, man. You move out on your own and stuff. You get your own house, you know, get your own life going. Anthony, what's up, bro? I love playing COD Mobile. I play BR only on Blackout. You still play Blackout? Was that Black Ops 4? Jeez, man. Raider Joe, Call of Duty fell off. I think right now Call of Duty's in a resurgence. I think Modern Warfare 3 last year was a good game. I think this year's game, or I guess technically it's not this year's game, it's last year's game. I think Black Ops 6 was pretty solid, to be honest. I don't think it was like great, but it wasn't horrible. I had a lot of fun on Black Ops 6. I think that like the maps were not that great. Some of the camos were a little bit like bad, but I don't think it was horrible. But I think Black Ops 7, I think it's going to be decent. Why is he freezed? Yo, Layla, are you tweaking or what? Be honest. Let's just pin the comment for free. Why not? Yeah, right now, Anthony, on I don't know if you know like about like Warzone rank play or anything like that, but right now I'm like number 90, dude, on Warzone rank top 250, bro. I'm pretty cracked at Warzone, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should stream some Warzone for you guys so you guys can see some 30 kill rank play gameplay, man. Yeah, I'm pretty cracked. I stream on Twitch and stuff sometimes. I just never really took it that serious. Yo, Kayla, what's good? Hope you're having a good day. Number 90 on rank play in the whole wide world is crazy. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard to do, to be honest. Like, yeah, absolutely, Kayla. Yo, Gavin, what's good, buddy? Hope you're doing good, buddy, old pal. I don't have the money for that stuff? What do you mean you don't have the money? What, to stream? The stream, or like, I had a PC, bro, but I couldn't play on PC because I kept getting shadow banned. You guys know what a shadow ban is? I constantly got shadow banned all the time. You're watching in school right now? Yo, Gavin, you're crazy, brother. I can't lie. Yo, Sage, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Do you play for money? Sometimes, but it's hard to find like a really good teammate that's like down to play for money. And my thing is like, if I'm gonna play for money, it has to be like a decent amount, you know. I'm not gonna play money, you know, for like $5 or $10, and a lot of people don't want to risk more than that. But I mean, if I could find somebody that was down to play like $20, $30 wagers, I'd love to do like $20 or $30 games, you know, all day, just grind. But like, it's just, there's really no point for me to play for money either. I mean, it'd be cool if I could, consistently win like, $300 a day or something. But it would probably get too stressful and too irritating. People get annoying sometimes. I tried the new game Bloodstrike. I've never even heard of that game. Is it fire or to play Warzone? Because no PC. Well, Anthony, what's crazy, bro? I actually play on PS5. I know that might be crazy because everyone thinks all the top 250 players are on PC. But I actually play on PS5, man. Because I kept getting shadow banned on my PC. So practically they have no real anti-cheat that works. So Call of Duty, their anti-cheat is terrible. And whenever a good player like me plays the game, I do a lot of like suspicious stuff, right? Like I do things that like the AI anti-cheat detects as suspicious, where they think that I'm cheating, and then I get banned. And then they review my account and review my gameplay and look at me and they're like, "Oh, he's not cheating." And then I get unshadow banned in like a week, right? And it's actually that may not even be how it works. I know they say you're under review, but I actually think it's just like an AI detection thing where like if you get reported for doing something suspicious, you get instantly banned for 7 days, practically just to like stop your progress because there's really no anti-cheat. There really is no way to fix the cheating. There's a lot of cheaters on Call of Duty right now, and they're having a really hard time stopping them. So I just made the decision to switch to PlayStation because when you're playing on PlayStation, you can't get shadow banned because it's really, really hard to cheat on PS5. You have to do all kinds of like crazy stuff to cheat on PS5. It's like damn near impossible, you know? So that's why I switched to PS5 because I'm like, okay, hey, I'm just not going to keep getting banned when I'm not cheating, you know? Like I could be a top player and, consistently be in the top 250 in the world, but I keep getting banned. Yeah, if you play it on Xbox, you never get shadowed ever, or PlayStation. Any consoles, you never get banned. The only way you get shadow banned is on PC. Now, last game on MW3, my boy got shadow banned on PS5, but that's the only person I've ever heard of that gets shadow banned on console. And I think that was just like a weird fluky thing that they were doing with the anti-cheat or something. They don't like that map. Which map? Are you talking about Verdansk, the big map, or Rebirth? Because there's two ranked maps right now. No, not true. Me have lots of hackers. Wait, on what? On Blackout? Yeah, I don't know if people hack on mobile. I've never played COD Mobile. Actually, it's not true. I did play COD Mobile. In my first game on COD Mobile, I dropped like a nuke. I went like 35-0 on my first game on COD Mobile. My girlfriend was sitting right next to me. She was just like, "Oh my gosh, you're slamming these kids." I was like, "Yeah, I know." You played DayZ? Nah. I've seen it before, but I never played it. Hey, it's me. It is you. It's Rick Grimes. Yeah, I never played COD Mobile too much, but I know like for the final season of Black Ops 6, I'm going to probably play PS5 only lobbies on Rebirth. Because it's like really difficult to cheat on console. So like when you do play console only lobbies compared to PC lobbies, dude, it's insane. There's all kinds of like research and proof and things I know about cheaters, because I've done my own deep diving into hacking on Call of Duty. I've done a lot of research, um, and I actually know a lot about hacking on Call of Duty, to be honest. And I will say that a lot more people cheat than what you think, man, on Call of Duty, especially on PC. It's so easy to cheat on PC, man. There's no reason to play on PC, really, because you're just gonna get shadow banned if you're good, even when you're not cheating, and then you're constantly gonna play cheaters. So like that, I still play against PC players right now, but next season, I'm doing freaking Rebirth Island ranked, PS5 only lobbies, bro, console only lobbies. I'm not doing that crap ever again. It's a waste of time. You're good, Gavin. No worries. Daisy is shite. Are you into zombie movies? I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not like into them. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't love movies really. Like, you know, there's only been like a handful of movies where I've watched them and I'm like, you know, this movie's great. You know what I mean? Like, there's not been very many for me that I've watched that I just loved. Um, Teacher yelled at me. No way. Yo, Gavin, you're risking it for the biscuit, man. This guy's trolling. But yeah, movies are very hit or miss for me. Typically, I just put something on in the background while I'm spending time with my girl or whatever it is. You know what I mean? If I'm like cleaning up the room a little bit or vacuuming, whatever I'm doing, I'll just put something on. Lately, I've been watching Family Guy. It's been my show that I've been watching lately. I actually need to watch Daryl Dixon, bro. Like I'm sleeping on Daryl Dixon season 3 right now. I can't lie. I've not been watching it. I don't know why. I feel like I wonder if like my interest in The Walking Dead is like slowly deteriorating, I've kind of wondered that because the huzzes are laughing. You're actually crazy, bro. My boy's getting the huzz. I'm dead. I because like there's a part of me, right? So here's the interesting part, okay? Back in the day, and like pretty much throughout the entire time of The Walking Dead, right? Like throughout the entire lifespan of The Walking Dead, from the initial season back in 2010 to now, um, most of the time, anytime there was a new season or new episodes, I would sit there and I would watch like instantly, right? As soon as it drops. Now, what's weird is, recently, like with Dead City, or, typically, I mean, I will say Daryl Dixon season 3 does seem really good. I will say that. It does seem really good. And I'm definitely going to watch it. I might watch it after I get off the stream, to be honest, actually, because I want to catch up on it all and watch it. But yeah, I think that, I don't know. Like my interest just seems a little bit lower than what it always has been. Typically, anytime there's like a Walking Dead episode out, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to watch it right away, right? Like I used to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and buy the episode on Amazon, pop a bag of popcorn, grab a Diet Pepsi, head up to my room, to my lair, and just sit up there and just binge this, and just like lock in and watch this. I took it so serious. And I still love The Walking Dead, don't get me wrong. But I really think the only thing that would bring back that same level of passion is if they were to do like a season 12, man. I really believe that they need to do a season 12. They need to do a season 12 of The Walking Dead really bad. Because they need to, if they are going to conclude the show, maybe even keep it going to like a season 13, season 14, season 15, I'd be fine with that. As long as the story is good. But the reason why they need to bring it all back is because there needs to be like a conclusive ending, right? Like what they did with the show is not conclusive at all. And it's not really like an ending. Like The Walking Dead ended for reasons other than what we know. Like there was a lot of legal stuff going on with that, with the whole Frank Darabont lawsuit and stuff. There was a lot of different reasons why The Walking Dead ended. It actually wasn't like people think it ended because of popularity. That's just like so false, especially with the spinoffs now. I mean, how could a show end if a show got canceled, right? So it just goes to show you that people don't know what they're talking about. If a show got canceled, okay, because it's not popular enough, which is not true, especially look at the numbers like the spinoffs are doing, pretty big, pretty good. If a show got canceled because it wasn't popular enough, there wouldn't be spinoffs for that show. You know? It's just such a simple logic, you know? If a show got canceled meaning that it wasn't bringing in enough money because it wasn't popular enough, right? That's what people try to say with The Walking Dead. Oh, it got canceled. Well, no, the main story concluded the same way it ended in the comics. After the Commonwealth storyline, the comic ended, right? The graphic novel ended, okay? And the TV show is the same way. It used up every ounce of comic material, right? It used all of the comic material up, and then they ended the show. They didn't get canceled. You know, they ended it. The story ran out of the original series. But then they have these great characters that they wrote, right? They have these great characters, and they said, hey, let's make more. Let's make more story for them, right? Let's have some original content, right? And that's what they did. So it didn't get canceled. Like, that's just such a weird narrative that's out there. Like, oh, The Walking Dead got canceled because it wasn't popular. That's not true. You know, people, oh, it dropped down to 3 million an episode. Brother, that was just in the United States, though. There's a lot of other people in the world that watch The Walking Dead, man. A lot. I forgot which country it was where The Walking Dead was, like, searched more there than the U.S. even, you know? I forgot which country it was. But you can do your own research on it. You know, plus there are some things I know that a lot of people don't know about The Walking Dead, to be honest, just due to, like, you know, some links and connections and stuff. And I can tell you guys right now, bro, The Ones Who Live did massive numbers on AMC Plus, man. Massive. It was bringing in numbers very, very close to the old days. It was bringing in numbers back to, you know, season 7, season 6 of The Walking Dead original series. It's very true. The Walking Dead has millions of views. Yeah, The Walking Dead still gets millions and millions. You know, The Walking Dead gets over, you know, 10 to 15, 20 million people that watch it around the world. For sure. 100%. Rick Grimes is the best fictional character of all time. He's up there, for sure. When you talk about fiction, that means, you know, all these different avenues, right? Like TV shows, movies, video games. You know, when I think about fictional characters, best fictional characters of all time, you know, I think definitely Rick Grimes, definitely, like, you know, Daryl Dixon. I think Joel from The Last of Us got to be up there. Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome guy. I mean, John Wick, bro. John Wick's got to be up there too, right? I mean, John Wick is a mother effer. Arthur is like, yeah, he's like the cowboy Daryl, bro. There's definitely similarities between Arthur Morgan and Daryl Dixon for sure. In terms of, like, just their personalities and how they act and feel, and they're kind of like awkward. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rick does have maxed out aura. I can't lie. Rick's aura is maxed. Jeez, I need to get up and make some food. I'm going to get up and make some food here before too long. We've been streaming for about 30 minutes. Do you mean plot armor? Nah, aura. When you have max, I mean, low key, when you have max aura, you have max plot armor too. But plot armor has like a negative tone to it. I don't like that. I don't like when people say plot armor. So we'll just say aura. Max aura. Teacher hates me? Yeah, probably, bro. I'd hate you too, man, if you were my student watching some freaking Walking Dead guy. Meh. it is kind of interesting, like thinking about certain characters that just never die, you know, and it's it's kind of like, bro, this character is never gonna die. You know what I mean? Like how much like BS situations did Rick Grimes get out of? You know what I mean? Like he should have died 100,000 times. Like realistically, Rick should have died so many times. But that plot armor is too strong, man. He's got a powerful aura. Rick never loses, man. But I think it makes for a good story. I think a lot of people, you know, I don't know. I think people have weird, like unrealistic expectations for unrealistic in our real world we're living in for a fictional show, right? Like I think sometimes, and obviously you want to have like that sense, that touch of reality and you know, realisticness inside the show, inside the universe. Obviously that's what kind of made The Walking Dead so popular, is it kind of felt like, oh, this is what it would really be like, right, if there was an apocalypse, you know? That's what it kind of felt like for a long time. And then when you start introducing like tigers walking around and stuff, you know what I mean? And all that, it kind of, I think people kind of thought that was corny, which I understand, you know, from the outside looking in, you know, like not being biased. Like I understand how people looked at that, because on my multiple rewatches, excuse me, on my multiple rewatches of The Walking Dead, I'm not gonna lie. When the tiger came in and started walking around, I was kind of like, I can understand how people would kind of look at this sideways a little bit, you know? Thanks for the likes on the stream, too, guys. Everyone that dropped a like, we got 10 likes in here. You guys are liking the stream up today. I'm not even having to ask you guys. Thank you. The governor was more man than Rick. Governor was a great character. He was a great villain, you know. They did a great job writing him in. He was really watchable, I thought. I thought the actor that played him was David Morrissey, I think's his name. I think he was great. The governor was great. The whole storyline of Woodbury and Rick and Andrea and stuff like that, just that whole storyline, way better than I remembered. I'm not gonna lie, season 3 got a little bit slow, and I really didn't love. I really didn't love that slow part of season 3 where Rick was kind of like losing his mind because Lori died. I kind of wish they wouldn't have had that. I think it really should have just been one episode where Rick kind of is losing himself. And then I think it would have been really awesome whenever like he held Judith, you know, and all that stuff, you know, that he kind of snapped out of it and was like, hey, I have to be here for my new daughter, right? I have to be here for my son. I have to be here for my group. I have to be here for my people. You know what I mean? I think that would have been way better. That there was a part in season 3 that got really boring to me. There was a couple episodes that were pretty slow. But overall, learning about the governor, learning about Woodbury, all that stuff, really awesome. Really awesome, and actually a lot better than I remembered, to be fair. On my rewatch that I just finished, you know, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, I will say season 3, definitely better than I remembered, for sure. And also season 2, man. Season 2 is fire, bro. Season 2 is so gas. Like, it's so good, man. I could literally watch season 2 like today and have a blast. It's so good. There's so much like just the that inner circle drama, right? Just between everybody and just kind of people learning how to live together, to live amongst each other, and all those personalities mixing in the post-apocalyptic environment, figuring out who the true leader is, whether it's Rick, Shane, or Herschel. Who do we listen to? Who do we follow? That whole thing, oh man, peak. Prison Arc was goated. The governor was a goated villain, better than Negan. Yeah, well, I think Negan's a better. I think Negan's a better character overall. I think, but I think they wrote the governor better than they wrote Negan, if that makes sense. Like I think Negan's storyline, bro. Like I think when Negan got introduced, it was kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird time, man. Like for the show. Reverse Image, best channel on YouTube. Hey, man. I'm just trying my best out here. I'm just trying. I appreciate your support though. Thank you. I think you're the best channel on YouTube. I think what I'm trying to tell you is I think that Negan's character, just in terms of like the character, the charisma, that stuff, I liked Negan's character more than I liked the governor. Like I think Negan's more likable than the governor. But I think they wrote the governor really well. Negan's character, I think at times they didn't write it very well. And also, the storyline of the Saviors was like way too stretched out. Negan kind of came in and shook the show up really hard. Kind of left a sour taste in people's mouth, you know. I think that the governor was early on in the show's lifespan. And yeah, I definitely see why you could think that, though. It's not a crazy take at all. It's definitely close, for sure, I think. The governor is definitely a pretty intimidating villain, for sure. He's definitely a pretty scary guy. Definitely a psychopath, for sure. I enjoyed the governor, man. The governor was pretty awesome. Those were just good days, man. I'll never forget those days. Like 1 through 6, seasons 1 through 6, man, I'll just never forget. Ever. Sorry, guys. I was grabbing a snack real quick. The snack that smiles back. But yeah, I mean, we've had some really good storylines in The Walking Dead. I think what I'm really curious about, the thing I'm most interested in right now, is with this whole Rick Grimes news, right? Like, you know, what's going to just like what's going to happen? What's the storyline's going to be, you know? Is it going to be a season 12 or is it going to be a whole new thing? You know, I just don't know, man. Kirby Nut 69. What a name. I like that name. No one knows, I guess. I don't remember what you're talking about, but I probably agree. I'm not gonna lie. We just talked about like 50,000 things. But yeah, like what's the new storyline gonna be? What's gonna happen with Judith? What's gonna happen with Rick? What's gonna happen with Michonne? You know, like I just don't know if the actors and actresses want to come back to really do consistent Walking Dead stuff. You know, that's kind of another question I have is like, how's Andrew Lincoln feeling, right? When it comes down to actually being involved consistently again. Could he do, you know, a 12 episode, 13 episode, maybe 15, 16 episode season or something? Would he want to do that again? You know? The huge wiener zombies. Oh yeah, I saw that. I was watching that movie, and I kept on seeing these, like, humongous wieners. Jeez. I didn't actually, like, pay attention to the movie, because I just had it on in the background, and I looked up at the screen and just saw, like, a massive wiener, and I was like, what the heck's going on? I'm snacking down. I'm sorry, guys. They needed Michonne to cut him off? Yeah, low-key. Gavin, put your phone up, bro. Guy's about to get suspended. I appreciate it, Kirby. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of potential still. I still wholeheartedly believe in The Walking Dead. I still think the same minds that created that show that we all fell in love with, I still believe that they can create and write stories that will make us fall in love again. I mean, I think we saw that with The Ones Who Live, you know. I think we're kind of seeing it right now with Daryl Dixon season 3. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm very interested and very curious about Rick Grimes coming back, man. It's huge news. It is for us fans, you know. This school is garbage, I'm not gonna lie. Gavin, what grade are you in, bro? You gotta be like, what, 9th grade? 10th or something like that? $15 likes on the live video. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are pretty cool. Everyone's cool today, man. I haven't had any weirdos stop by the stream today. This is awesome. I'm probably going to end the stream here pretty soon, though, guys. Where do I find season 2 of Daryl Dixon? AMC Plus. I can say I could leave you a link. I could probably leave you a link if you want. Rick Grimes coming back. It's going to be huge. It's always huge, man. It's always good times. Ad? What kind of name is Ad? I'm not going to lie. Okay, because I haven't been able to find it. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Full name is Addison? Oh, I got you. I was going to say, like, that's what I was going to guess. Yeah, if you go to... Sorry, I had somebody call me real quick. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Daryl Dixon season 2. So, if you go to... I was asking if you have, like, an iPhone or whatever store you have on your phone. You're good, Gavin. No worries, my brother. Thanks for chilling out with me, bro. I'll be live. Yo, Gavin, I'm dropping a stream schedule, bro, in my community. I'm going to be live a lot more. 4 days a week, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live 4 days a week. But if you have an iPhone, or like, I don't know what Android has, but if you have an iPhone, which you probably have an iPhone. You look like an iPhone user, I'm not going to lie. Go to the App Store and download AMC Plus. And then create an account. It's like $10 a month. You can watch Daryl Dixon season 2 and season 3 there. Addison. I don't know if you're still here, but That's how you do it. Because if you found it on Netflix, they haven't put season 2 on Netflix yet. Probably gonna put season 3 even like later on there. So yeah, I would definitely get AMC Plus if you want to watch it. It's like $10 a month. Not bad. It's doable, right? Can find $10 in the couch these days. Daryl Dixon season 2 got a lot of hate, but I honestly thought it was pretty good. Not gonna lie, guys. Thought it was pretty good. But yo, thanks for all the support, everybody. I think I might get ready to shut her down. Been on here for like 45 minutes. iPhone 13. I just ordered the iPhone 17 yesterday. I'm excited for it, kind of. iPhone 17 Pro. We'll see if it's good. It's supposed to be like a super advanced, awesome iPhone. We'll see. I feel like they say that every time. But I got the 15 Pro right now. It's not bad. I've had fun with this phone. I enjoyed this phone. It was a good phone. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What if now that Michonne and Rick are together, they start living a regular life and start hating each other? I mean, obviously it would never happen, but like that's something that would obviously never be like written. Probably. I mean, maybe it would. I don't know. Now you got me thinking weird. Now you got me questioning everything. That would be interesting. It would suck. We would hate to see that. You know? I don't want that to happen because I think they're. I mean, I was never crazy about Rick and Michonne together anyway. I'm not going to lie. And no, it's not because Michonne is, you know what? It's not why. It's just, it seemed like an odd couple to me. I don't know. You ever just see people, or like, you know, when it comes to like TV couples, right? Certain people just seem like an odd couple, kind of, you know? They just seemed like an odd, just kind of seemed kind of odd to me, you know? Like, obviously, they love each other, and that's great. That's all that matters. But they just seemed weird together. I don't know. At first, especially. I didn't like it at first. Kind of started liking it more later. But I kind of always liked... I'm going to be real. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to be honest here. I really wish that Rick would have stayed with Jesse. You know? I wish Jesse would have never died. And Rick and Jesse would have stayed together forever. I liked Jesse, dude. I thought Jesse was awesome. I actually thought she was a really cool character. Kind of felt bad for her, you know? She was like getting abused by her husband and stuff, and then Rick came and saved the day, you know? Didn't feel natural. Yeah, no, I agree. It did not. I don't think it felt natural to me. It just didn't feel real. Like it felt kind of forced or something. I feel like Rick and Jesse were like a lot more natural. Like there was like an instant connection, right? There was like an instant vibe there, you know? It just felt good. Not for real, that would be funny. I can't lie. But I never thought Rick and Michonne were a natural connection. It felt very like they forced it for the story, you know? I don't know. Some people love Rashone. They're like, Rashone. Hey, kitty. What's she doing? Huh? What's up? What do you want? Do you want a treat or something? You want a treat? Or you want to take a nap? You probably just want to lay down. I thought she was going to live just a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know. It was... I know the actress is like, you know, on a lot of other shows and stuff, but... I mean, I definitely thought that she would last a little bit longer too, you know? I feel like Jesse and Rick had a more natural connection than Michonne and Rick. Michonne and Rick just felt Strange. Felt really, like, weird to me, you know? Like, and every time I say that, the problem with the Walking Dead community is, like, everyone is super, like, everyone gets offended super easily. So if you say anything, right? Like, I've said a lot of stuff in, like, previous videos, and I've had some videos that did pretty well, you know, where I've got, 10,000, 12,000 views, whatever. And, like, a lot of those videos, kind of get on the wrong people's feeds, and the next thing you know, I'm getting called all this stuff. Like if I say I didn't like Carol, like that's another opinion I had. I didn't like Carol that much. I never have liked Carol that much. I don't think Carol's that cool. But I said that, and everyone's like, "You're sexist." I'm like, dude, like, you're just you're just a goof. You're just a goofy. You're a goofy, bro. I can't even say what I want to say, because I'll get demonetized and freaking all the progress I've made will mean nothing, which isn't that much progress, but still it's something, so I'll take it, you know what I mean? And it's just like, people are weird, man. Everyone in the Walking Dead community, bro, is like strange. Everyone's like super sensitive. Like you say anything about Carol or like Michonne. If it's Michonne, you're racist. If it's Carol, you're sexist. If it's, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. Well, I think it's just like people, or if a character happens to be, LGBT or something, if I say, oh, I don't like Magna and I don't like Yumiko, they're like, oh, it's because you're against LGBT. And it's like, you don't even know my personal views. You don't even know my personal views, And here's the thing, regardless of my personal views, I can still like a character, whether they're gay or not gay. I can still so I've always been a religious person. I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible, you know? Do I support that stuff in my personal life? No. But there's been some cool characters that are LGBT that I'm cool with, that I like a lot. So it doesn't affect my interpretation of how I look at a character. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this character is like, no, that's not the case. I like Tara. Tara's a lesbian. I like Tara a lot. I think Tara's a really cool character, So it's like, it just goes to, it disproves all those theories. I think a character is shit, a character is shit. It's that simple, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And I shouldn't even have to explain that to people, but some people are just so, like, accusatory and weird, man. You know? When you interpret their favorite character differently than them, I mean, it's true, bro. Her plot armor is crazy. Who, Carol? Highway 45. Everyone has opinions. No one is wrong in it, but you shouldn't speak out about, just accept their opinions and move on. You can't change others' minds. You can only change your own. The gay guy with the metal hand was okay. Yeah, Aaron. Aaron's a cool character. I don't love Aaron. I'll be honest with you. I don't love Aaron, but it's not because he's gay. I just don't think he's that likable. Like he has no real like charisma or anything. He's kind of just a character that's there. He's like a decent, strong character, right? Like he's a strong character, but he doesn't have a lot of charisma really, right? Like he kind of is just there. He kind of just floats through the show, right? You know what I'm saying? He kind of just floats. He's not really, he doesn't have crazy aura, bro, like Daryl or like Rick or Negan. Like those guys have like crazy aura, bro. Aaron just kind of there. You know what I mean? He's just kind of there. But it's not because he's gay, man. Like it's weird. Like people are so like, people just get offended over everything, man. That's why I just like laugh at these guys, because it's like, it doesn't make me mad because I don't really care what other people think at all. But it's just like funny. It's like comedy, bro. When you'll say, "Oh, I don't like Magna and Yumiko." They're like, "Oh, it's because you hate lesbians," or like, "Oh, I don't think Aaron's that cool. It's because you hate gays," or "I don't think Rick and Michonne should have been together. Oh, it's because Michonne's black." Oh, it's just like, it's so funny to me, man. It's nothing to do with that, bro. I thought Connie was cool. Connie was a great character in season 9. She's black. I thought she was freaking incredible. You know? Same with Kelly, dude. Connie's sister Kelly, no charisma, no real character, no nothing. She brought nothing to the show. Nothing. Kelly, extremely boring character. It's just true. Is it the actress's fault? No. They probably wrote her terribly. But her character was extremely boring and didn't do shit for me. Same with Magna, same with Yumiko. I liked Yumiko more in season 11 when she became a lawyer again and stuff like that at the Commonwealth. That was actually cool. But like the survivor Yumiko with the bow, like the wannabe tough, tough girl or tough guy, whatever she is, that's not that cool to me. You know what I mean? I didn't like that Yumiko, but the lawyer Yumiko I liked, you know? Um, or like the whole sexist thing is just really, really stupid because some of my favorite characters in The Walking Dead have been females, like Rosita. You know, I thought Rosita was a really cool character, especially in season 10 and season 11. Season 9, 10, and 11, Rosita like peaked, bro. She was great. Rick and Daryl are the goats for sure. Rick and Daryl they're just peak. They are. They're the greatest. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's true. I mean, it's weird. You know, people are strange, man. The Walking Dead has some nut jobs in the fan base. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like they really do. It's insane. These guys just look for things to complain about, and then if you say something like that, it's oh well, you don't like this, you don't like that, blah 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 blah. Like, bro, you know nothing about my personal life. All you know is the Walking Dead family on YouTube, bro. You don't even know my name. You guys don't even know my name. You don't know anything about my real life, and I keep it that way on purpose, man. You know, I keep it that way on purpose, man. Because the less people know, the better, really. But I mean, I love everybody, you know. If you're a good character, I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white, Mexican, Asian. I don't care. Whatever you are, I could care less, bro. If you're a cool ass character written properly, I'm gonna like you. You know. Now you might get into a relationship or something like Rick and Michonne. Like Michonne by herself has been written really well. Michonne by herself is a great character, I think. I'd put Michonne in my I put Michonne in my top 5, maybe top 10 for sure. Top 10 for sure. I don't know about top 5, but she'd be in my top 10 for sure, man. You're an actor? No. I kind of messed around a little bit with the acting scene a little bit, but it never got anywhere really. Um but I've done some voice acting before, like advertisement stuff, but I wanted to be an actor for a while there, but I never really pursued it wholeheartedly, never really locked in and actually, focused on it and prioritized it. It was kind of one of those things that just never really took off for me, you know? But I mean, in theory, like, would I like to do it, if I had an opportunity, to be an actor, would I do it? It depends on what it would be, but I mean, I would like to. Yeah, there's certain things I would like to do for sure. Like high school plays? Nah, not. I wouldn't necessarily say that. It wasn't high school plays. I was never really into high school plays too much. More like classes, but I just never. Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. I guess it's just always half commitment. That's where it gets you when you're half committed to stuff. But it is what it is. It's all good. Took a different path, and I don't really have any regrets with life right now. I like my life, so I wouldn't change it. If I could go back to like 17, I'm 25 now, so if I could go back to like 17, 18, would I try to pursue it more? There's a lot of things I would try to pursue more, if I could go back, especially with like sports and, all that stuff. But I kind of got some injuries. I'm a broken down 25-year-old man. I really am. I am a broken down 25-year-old. Like I can do everything that most, everybody else can do. It just hurts, man. My body hurts, which I hate. But when you put yourself through the physical stuff I've been through, that's the unfortunate, possibility. You wreck your body playing sports, playing football, doing martial arts, man. Like all the crazy stuff I've done. I've been in some crazy injuries too, like or crazy wrecks. I mean, with some crazy injuries. I got into a really bad bike wreck. I've almost died like 5 times. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Been some weird stuff. My life's been like a movie. I'm not gonna lie. Just my body hurts every day. My back hurts, my spine, my neck. Like I'm not disabled or anything. Like I can, I work out. I can do all the stuff everyone else can do. I can walk fine. I can jump. I can, go run. I can sprint. I can do all that stuff everyone else can do. It just like hurts way more. You know what I mean? It's like, there's this pain after I get done working out, or like sometimes I wake up and I get out of bed and my back is just like super tight. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm 25, man. What's it going to be like when I'm 50? What's it going to be like when I'm 60? You know what I mean? Um, Crazy. I've been in every play that I'm able to do. That's awesome. Yeah, you should definitely keep doing that. Plays are fun. I was never into plays really too much. I was in a couple, but I kind of had like an identity crisis in high school where I didn't really know what I wanted to do, because I mean I'm kind of talented at multiple things. Like it's not to like I'm not saying that like being like a bragger or whatever. You know what? It's just like there have been multiple things that I'm really good at. Or at least that I believe I'm really good at. And kind of sucks. Kind of wish I would have only been good at one thing and I could have mastered that one thing. Just got the lead in my most recent play. What kind of play? Like what's the story and stuff? What's going on with your play? Here's a fun one. What character from a different zombie world, movie or show would you put in the Walking Dead world? A different zombie movie or show to put in the Walking Dead? Um, I mean probably Joel from The Last of Us, dude. I mean that'd be pretty sick, right? Joel and The Last of Us and The Walking Dead would be gas. Like Joel and Daryl hanging out would be insane, right? I mean, that would be absolutely fun. Hey, kitty. My cat's just sitting at the end of my bed, just staring at me. What do you want? Bitch. Bitch, what do you want? Yeah, let me explain. My cat's name is Bitch. I'm not calling my cat a bitch. Her name's Bitch, okay? Guys are probably like, what the heck? This is animal abuse. No, no. She's not abused. She's good. What, why? Why is her name Bitch? Because she was hard when she was younger. She's crawling on top of me now. Bitch, what you doing? Huh? You want a treat? You want some more treats, bitch? She's purring so crazy. Shaun of the Dead? I never watched that. Is that a movie? She's really pretty, though, guys. You guys want to see a picture of my cat? I'll show you guys a picture of my cat if you want. There you go. There she is. That's Bitch, guys. She's super nice, super pretty. Bitch, I just showed you to 60 people, bitch. 60. You're famous now. You're famous now, girl. She's really nice. She's super cool. And super sweet. Yo, what's up, Viral? Hope you're doing good, buddy. I know, Bitch is cool, man. She's awesome. She's a really nice cat. Thank you, Andrea. She's super, super sweet, super nice. I've typically never been like a super big cat person, really. I'm more of a dog person, just because of like you know, the logistics of a dog. Like I prefer dogs still. Um, but she's cool. She's nice. She likes me. I like her. I just like dogs because dogs will like fight to the death to defend you, you know? I've always liked the theory of, or like the logic behind like a dog, you know, that will like literally die for you, you know? Like if you have like a German Shepherd, I mean, even like a wiener dog, you know? My sister has a mini wiener dog. It sounds weird to say. My sister has a mini wiener, but my sister has a mini wiener dog. And I mean, if anybody ever broke into the house or something or anything, like that little ass dog would die trying to defend the family. You know what I mean? But like if you break in, if someone breaks in and there's a cat, the cat's just gonna sit there and stare while their owner gets stabbed to death. You know what I mean? you know what I, so it's just like it's always been the logic of like kind of having a home defense system in a sense, right? If you have like a German Shepherd, you know, really smart dog, kind of can sense what's going on, kind of can tell what's going on. You know what I mean? Someone breaks in, you break in, man, and all of a sudden you freaking feel a German Shepherd on top of you. You're cooked, man. But I mean, cats are cool. You know, I don't hate cats, but she's definitely the exception for me. You know, for sure. She's like the exception for cats. I typically don't like cats, but she's so cool and chill, and she's been so awesome. You know, and she's very nice and sweet. I like her. She's really soft too, guys. Super soft and super polite. Shaun of the Dead? Is that the movie you're talking about? I'll watch it. I'll watch it maybe today. Once I shut off the stream, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. And I pretty much don't have anything to do till later. Like 3 p.m. I got some stuff I gotta do. Yo, Bandito Games, why are you so miserable, man? You sound like a miserable guy. You sound like you hate your life, I'm not gonna lie. Isn't it so weird, like the logic behind people that go into people's streams and like say negative stuff? It's so weird. I've never done that. I've never gone into someone's stream, um, and just like been a negative person. I guess it's because I love my life. I guess it's because I love my life and I get to do whatever I want every single day. Other people don't have that, I guess. Understandable. Yeah, you know what they say? Misery loves company. Right, bitch? We can do what we want every day. We gotta do exactly what we want. And I'm doing exactly what I want to do right now. Laying my ass in bed with my cat, doing a stream, vibing out. Eating some caramel popcorn, drinking a blood orange San Pellegrino. Bro, literally life is peaking, I can't lie. Yeah, I mean it's just weird. I don't know. Like I get it, you know. You can have your opinions, that's fine. But that's the problem is the internet gave people access to kind of just say whatever they want to say. So then people think their opinion actually means something when it doesn't, right? And that's the unfortunate part about, you know, the internet. It's kind of given everybody an outlet to speak when really you should only listen to, you know, specific people with certain credentials that actually care or know what they're talking about. Intelligence matters, you know, education matters, all that stuff, you know. But something that's subjective like TV shows and you know all that other stuff, it's not that deep. Yes, yes, Sprockets. The cat is actually talking. I am the cat brother. Lock in. But yeah, it's just weird. I've just never been that way, you know? Like I can't relate with people like that. Cause like that's the thing, right? Um if I see somebody streaming and they're talking about something that I don't like, um I just move on. You know what I mean? I just go about my day because there's other important things I can do. You know what I'm saying? There's other things to do with my life than sit here and go into streams and try to persuade people to think more like me or something. It's a weird logic. It's so weird. People are so strange, you know? Don't have time for these trolls, man. Straight up. Trolls, no, that's the problem. Trolls need too much love, bro. They're not loved enough. I don't relate with that. I can't understand that. People need to go church. Need to do something. People that are one-uppers, I just don't know. It's just weird. Like, they're just weirdos, bro. Like, go get a girlfriend or something. Fuck, man. Like, I get it, man. There's certain things you can express your opinion with me. Like, I'm a very like chill, like just respectful guy, you know? Like you can come into my stream. No, Sprockets, you're chilling, bro. Never hard feelings, bro. Like that's the thing. Like people don't ever like upset me or get me mad or anything because it's just the internet. And I know there's like goofball trolls on the internet, but it's just like the weird thing about it is like I would just much rather engage in like a genuine conversation about something. Like if you're gonna come in and say that you hate The Walking Dead, or you think the show sucks, right? That's your perspective, and you're 100% entitled to that, and that's totally fine, right? That's totally fine. But like, I'd rather talk about why you feel that way and actually understand your point of view as to what makes you feel that way. Um, you know what I mean? I'd rather have a genuine discussion about it, about why you hate the show. If you want to talk about it, I mean, I'm here talking about everything. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess some people are just really, really bored. Huh? Tough. Right, Butch? They're bored. Huh? Men's butts? This guy's trolling too. Yeah, you say something and they always did it better. I know. I hate that. It's like, oh, I dropped 35 kills in Warzone. They're like, wow, man, that's it. I dropped the 47 the other day. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what? It's like take the shine away from you or your accomplishment, and then they try to say that they did it better than you. I ain't trolling, cuh. You're trolling for sure. I won't sing any blues. What are we talking about? Yo, is it time to end the stream? I think it is. I'm not gonna lie. The weirdos are out, bro. We're cooked. Holy. What the subject of your chat is? I mean, bro, we're just talking about all kinds of stuff, man. I get on here to talk about The Walking Dead, and then we end up talking about everything else but The Walking Dead, which is fine. I'm just kind of like variety chatting right now. Like we're just here talking about life, talking about all kinds of stuff, you know? We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It just can't be too controversial. Can't be I don't want to get any strikes. Coral. So you're talking about the TV show Walking Dead. First time coming across your stream. Yes, that is what my entire channel is based upon. A fictional TV show called The Walking Dead that I started watching when I was a kid. That I grew a very big attachment to, that I like. And they're still making spin-offs now and still making shows. And I like to cover it and talk about it and have fun with it. been a fun stream, though. I can't lie. This was a good one. This might be the best stream we ever had. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. A lot of new people. Hopefully, we got a lot more subs. I got paid bills. Bye, guys. Yo, later, bro. Stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. Butch, what you doing? Huh? Huh? You want to go to sleep? You want to go to sleep, Butch? You like Fear the Walking Dead better than The Walking Dead? Holy smokes. What are you smoking, bro? I'm not going to lie. Lock in. Butch. What's she doing, Butch? Huh? Sometimes I call her Butch because I feel bad calling her bitch, you know? But that's my widow bitch. Nice to meet you, bro. I'm out. Yo, you too, Kirby. It's been fun chilling out with you, bro. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good day, and hope you stay safe out there, too. I never watched Fear like that. I'm not going to lie, Billy, man. Should I watch Fear? Everyone always tells me not to watch it every time I ask. I swear every stream I have, I'm like, yo, should I watch Fear? And then I never watch it. And then everyone's always like, no, I don't watch it. Sprockets. Or is it SP Rockets? Gosh, my neck itches so bad from freaking shaving it, man. Oh. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down. Oh, boy. All right, well. Oh, I gotta get up and start my day, guys. Gonna go work out. Try to knock off some of this old man rust. So we got 35 people in here. If you guys are new, you want to subscribe to catch some more streams. I'm going to be streaming Tuesday through Friday at 9 o'clock every day. Well, not every day, but, you know, Tuesday through Friday at least at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then probably some other days too on the weekends and stuff potentially. You know, we'll have to wait and see. But I appreciate all the love and the support, man. You guys are awesome. It's been really fun chilling in here with you guys. 20 likes on the stream. You guys are locked. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you'll be notified every single time I go live. Been a lot of good vibes in here, man. I met a lot of really cool people. Addison, Kirby, Highway 45. Obviously, Viral came by. Andrea, Sprockets, Billy Man. Whole bunch of cool people. Obviously, Gavin dropped by too. Anthony as well. He was a pretty cool guy. Kayla as well. Raider Joe. Old Glory. A lot of cool people dropped by today, man. So every day I go out of my house, I pretty much encounter The Walking Dead, so I don't really need to watch a television show about it. Oh, man. It's brutal. I feel you, though. Understandable. But yeah, guys. It's been fun. You guys stay safe out there in the crazy world, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, SP Rockets. SP Rockets, my friend. I got you. Yo, Apollo, that's crazy comms, bro. I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm a fraction of the population, but commit half the crimes. What am I? That's diabolical. You're nuts. You are nuts, my brother. I can't lie. All good. Regain. Regain, brother. All good. Yo, SP Rockets. You as well, my man. You have a great one. All right, boys. I'm 25. SP Rockets. I'm 25, but I'm old. I'm an old 25, if that makes sense. Been through a lot, man. Been through a lot. Body's been through a lot. I hurt every morning when I get out of bed. I'm in pain. My back hurts. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. The more I work out, the better it gets. I just got to knock the rust off, stay more consistent in the gym, stay more consistent with working out, eating right, you know, being more active, all that other stuff, you know. It's easy to become inactive, you know, especially when you're grinding Warzone like I am right now. But my grind's pretty much over. So I'm going to focus on myself more, focus on the body more. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a good day. Stay safe out there in the crazy world. As I mentioned, notifications on, subscribe. I'm going to be streaming Tuesday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central. So same time as today. I went live. I'm going to try to do it Tuesday through Friday. So I love you guys. Thanks for the love. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.